Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash, and double honors to our elders and apostles of GMS, a great millstone who teach and rule well. Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Nabali here with a lesson. All right, I'm just out and about, washing clothes or whatnot. Just figured get in a quick little lesson. All right. You know, and pretty much this lesson, is getting into, every eye, all right, will see Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. So, what sparked, this video was, through the spirit was a video that I had seen, of somebody, taking a video of a chariot. All right. And, this is a fairly, a large chariot. All right. That had, smaller chariots, around it. All right. And so when I was, thinking, of, this lesson, that's the first thing that popped in mind, every eye shall see. All right. So, we're going to start here. All right. In the book of Revelations 1 and 7. All right. It says, "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so Amen." All right. So even those, that pierced him are going to see his return, man. All right. Yahweh Shai Shai is going to come, in great glory. All right. Yahweh Shai is going to be praised in that day. All right. Um, it makes me think about that scripture, Isaiah 47:3. All right, wish we could get that. Let's get the book of Isaiah. What is it? Is it 47:3? All right, because everybody thinks Yahweh Shai Shai, is gonna come, with a smile on his face, and he's gonna be buddy buddy, and he's gonna come and try to make friends. No, that's not how Yahweh Shai is coming. All right, he's coming in great glory. All right, he's coming to bring righteousness, here on earth. All right, and he's coming to take his take his kingdom back, man. All right, he's gonna come with great vengeance. All right, he's gonna come. Man, I'm telling you, man. Yahweh Bashim Shai, the scripture says that vengeance is on his heart. All right, so it says here, Isaiah 47:3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, thy shame shall be seen. All right, this is getting to Esau Edom. All right, Esau Edom's shame, his nakedness is being uncovered right now. All right, in this time. All right, through Yahweh Shai Shai's prophets. All right, Yahweh Shai Shai speaks to his prophets, man. All right, so we're out here, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai Shai, exposing this devil, man. All right, for who he really is. All right. It says it says thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and will not meet thee as a man. All right. Yahweh Shai Shai is not going to meet thee as man because he's going to come in his glorious form. All right. All right. He's going to have he's going to come in his glorious angelic form. All right. He's going to come with power, man. All right. That's how Yahweh Shai is coming. All right. And it's going to be a beautiful day, man. It's going to be beautiful. All right. Um, but like I said before, man, Yahweh Shai, man, he's, vengeance is on his heart, man. All right. And every eye is going to see Yahweh Shai come and bring forth and bring judgment. All right. Every eye is going to see Yahweh Shai. All right. Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get Salakia. Let's get a vengeance. what is it? Isaiah 63 and 4. Right here, right? It says here, for the day of vengeance is, well, let's see, should we start up? Yeah, we can start up. Let's start at 1. This is Isaiah 63 and verse 1. And as you can see, it says Yahweh Shem Shai's vengeance on the nations. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? Slakia, with dyed garments from Basra. This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Right? This is talking about Yahweh Shai. All right. It says, wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me, for I would tread them in mine anger. There you go. And trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. All right. Here's the point. It says, for the day of Yahweh Shema, it says, for the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. All right. So Yahweh Shema Shai, man, he's going to bring forth judgment. All right. Bring forth judgment upon Esau, Edom, the Edomites, man. All right. He's going to bring forth judgment here in Babylon the Great. All right. He's coming with vengeance, man. All right. As we just read in the book of Isaiah 47 and 3. All right. And it says here again, vengeance is on his heart. All right. So the day, the day of the Lord is going to be, it's when Yahweh Shai returns, man, it's going to be a day of darkness, man. It's going to be gloomy. All right. Yahweh Shai is he's coming to, man, he's coming to bring judgment. He's coming to take back what's his, man. All right. Let's get the book of what is it? Matthew, was it 24? Matthew 24 and verse 30, I believe. There you go, right here. The glorious return. All right, the glorious return of Yahweh Shema Shai, right? It says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. All right. It says, and then appeared the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. All right, this is the point. All right, which, this is talking about Yahweh Shai. It says, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. All the tribes of the earth mourn, man. Everybody, every eye shall see Yahweh Shai's return. It says, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in clouds of heaven with power and great glory, man. All right, Yahweh Shai is gonna come back. All right, in this fathership, man. He's gonna come in a fathership, man, with many, chariots, man, with thousands and thousands of chariots. All right, kind of like, man, you seen that movie Independence Day, man. All right, where you had that huge fathership. All right, and it let out a whole bunch of smaller chariots. That's how Yahweh Shema Shai is coming. He's coming with power and great glory. All right. So let's get this word glory, man. All right. Show you how Yahweh Shema Shai is coming. So let's get this word glory. The word is doxa. It says opinion, judgment. All right. Opinion, estimate, whether good or bad concerning someone. It says always a good opinion concerning one, resulting in praise, honor, and glory. There you go. So Yahweh Shem Shai is coming with great glory. He's coming to judge, or he's coming, and he's coming in great glory, man. All right, he's gonna be praised in that day, man. He's coming with great honor. You see, splendor, brightness of the moon, sun, stars, magnificence, excellence, preeminence, dignity, grace, majesty, a thing belonging to God, the kingly majesty which belongs to Him as supreme ruler. You see, Yahweh Shem Shai is coming to take what's His, man. Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be that supreme ruler, man. All right. It says a thing belonging to Hamashiach. There you go, man. All right. It says the kingly majesty of the Messiah. It says the absolute perfect inward and personal excellency of Hamashiach, the majesty of the angels, the apparent and the exterior brightness, a most glorious condition, most exalted state. There you go. Because in that day, Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be exalted too. All right. He's going to be exalted too, man. All right. And you see at the Strong's definition, it says glory, a very apparent in a wide application, literal or figurative object or subjective, dignity, glorious, honor, praise, worship. All right. You see? All the tribes of the earth, man, they're going to bow down to Yahweh Shem Shai in that day, man. It's going to be beautiful. All right. They're going to praise Yahweh Shem Shai, especially the elect. All right. They're going to praise Yahweh Shem Shai in that day, man. Every eye is going to see Yahweh Shem Shai on that day, man. All right. That day is going to be a glorious, beautiful day, man. All right. A beautiful day. All right. I wanted to also get the book of Joel, all right, to kind of get into, how Yahweh Shem Shai, how it's not going to be, all fun and games that day. It's not going to be all goody-goody, all right? It says the terrible visitation right here. It says, we'll start at 1. It says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion, all right, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain, that all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh Shem Shai cometh, for it is nigh at hand, right? The day Yahweh Shem Shai, is at hand, all right? The day that He comes is at hand, all right? It's going to be a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there hath not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generation. All right. It says, well, that's the point. All right. So the day of Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be darkness. It's going to be gloominess. All right. Why? Because it's going to be major destruction, man. Especially, it's going to come, through them ICBM missiles. All right. Babylon is going to be totally destroyed in that day. All right, the day Yahweh Shem Shai returns, man. All right? It's going to be beautiful, man. It's going to be beautiful. Let's finish off with the book of Acts 1 and 11. All right. The ascension. All right, this is Acts 1, and we're going to start at 9. And it says, and when he had spoken these things while they beheld, he was taken up. All right, this is talking about Yahweh Shai. It says, and a cloud received him out of their sight. All right, that cloud already represents the chariots. All right, that cloud represents the chariots. Okay, that cloud represents a chariot, Salakia. That cloud represents a chariot. It says, and while they looked steadfastly toward heaven as he went up, behold, 2 men stood by them in white apparel. It says, which also said, ye men of Galilee, why standing ye gazing up in heaven? All right, because they were, they were in awe. They were like in shock, pretty much seeing Yahweh Shai, getting risen up, or getting taken into a chariot. It says, this same Yahweh Shai, which is taken up from you in heaven, shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. All right. So this is how how Yahweh Shai went up. All right, that's exactly how he's coming back, man. He's coming back in a huge chariot, man, in a fathership, man. All right, and every eye will see him in that day. All right, every eye will see him in that day. Every eye will praise. Every tribe, all right, nation will praise Yahweh Bashim Shine that day, and it's gonna be real. It's gonna be a glorious day. All right, so I just thought, I would do that lesson, man. It was just, on my spirit. That video, that I seen, of that chariot. All right, with the little chariots around it, kind of sparked me to do this video. All right, so with that being said, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash, and double honor to all elders and apostles of GMS the Great Millstone once again. All right, and this is Brother Nabala. Until the next lesson, Shalom, Shalom.